Coming up after the break, we're taking a sample from Willkommen. I love where I am, and I'm just trying to draw this song out more. It's the best day ever. That's coming up next. I gotta go because Doggo's killing me for time. But we're gonna keep singing. We're gonna keep singing. Okay, we'll come back after this.
And the mezzanine is hosting a performance of Cabaret by the Colorado Springs Conservatory.
John Martin sitting down with some of the actors and getting a sneak peek of their performances.
Good morning from the mezzanine located above the mansion in beautiful downtown Colorado Springs. I'm hanging out with Trip and Drew, the Fountains, talking about Cabaret. First of all, I want to talk about, you guys are Springs natives, and you have gone on to perform artistically in some pretty big places. Let's tell people at home your resume now.
Yes. I graduated from Lewis Palmer High School in Monument in 2004. I then went on to go to NYU, Tisch School of the Arts for drama, and since then I've performed on the road with productions of Evita and Cats. And I actually made my Broadway debut a couple years ago with the revival of Hair.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dancer.
Dancer.
Dancer, tell me a little bit about that.
I went to school at Marymount Manhattan College in New York, and after that I toured internationally with Momix Dance Theater, and I'm currently in my second season with River North Dance Chicago.
So you guys obviously know what you're doing. Special thing is you're bringing your experience back here to Colorado Springs for this show that's happening tonight and tomorrow here at the Mezzanine. Talk a little bit about Cabaret, the Conservatory, and what you guys are kind of doing together for people who want to come out and watch this.
Yeah, well, the Mezzanine is kind of an extension of the Conservatory, the Colorado Springs Conservatory that both of us went to when we were in middle school and high school. And so bringing back Cabaret is really fun. Being able to do it in a space like this, you don't see this kind of space that embraces theater in the way that the Mezzanine does in Colorado. So having the opportunity to bring back Cabaret in a cabaret did pose some challenges, but I think that at the end of the day, we were able to make it something really cool that everybody's going to enjoy.
You're directing it and you're choreographing it in a space like this for people who maybe aren't familiar with the size, the makeup of it. What can you do to really kind of bring that excitement? I mean, you're front row. People are right up against the stage, so they're going to be really involved with what's going on. Talk a little bit about that.
I mean, the audience really is a character in this particular show. Most of it takes place in the Kit Kat Club, which is in Berlin in the 1930s. And so you will have audience mingling with the cast. The cast will be coming through the aisles through the entire show. You're going to be talked to. It's all very safe. Don't worry. Don't worry.
It's hands-on-ish.
Hands-on-ish. No, but it's a really great way to feel like you are a part of the experience, not just watching it.
All right, so we're wrapping up here real quick, but I know we're going to see some performances a little bit later. Yeah. But for people, this is tonight will be kind of an all-ages event. Yep. New Year's Eve is going to be a 21 and up. Why should people come?
People should come to the show because it's going to be a great way. I mean, we celebrate New Year's in the show.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, tonight and tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. It's going to be a great time, and the Mezzanine stays open after the show, and you can continue your evening.
All right, there it is. We will have performances coming up later this hour. If you want tickets, the Mezz COS. That's the Mezz MEZZ COS.com. For tickets and more information, stick around to watch them perform. It's worthwhile. That's coming up later, guys.
That sounds like fun.